Amazon FBA is a way for you to make money from Amazon where they do most of the work. I know when I first started, I was really confused. How do I pick a product to sell on Amazon? How do I get it so Amazon will sell my product? How do I send it to Amazon so they'll ship it for me? And we're gonna be answering all these questions later in this video. You've probably seen how much money people are making off of Amazon. You've probably seen it on YouTube, on Instagram. That being said, is this a get-rich-quick scheme? Are you gonna become a millionaire overnight? No, probably not. This is definitely not a get-rich-quick scheme, but it is, in my opinion, the easiest and the best way to make real money, to create a real business online right now. This is the biggest opportunity. I'm gonna break down how to make money off of Amazon step by step in this video. And again, I know when I first started, my head was gonna explode. There's just so much information out there, but I'm gonna make it simple for you in this video. So let's start out. There's 4 different ways to sell on Amazon. Retail arbitrage, there's wholesale, private labeling, and creating your own product. Now, I only recommend that you do one of these. Now, I do have a breakdown video where I compare all these different ways of selling on Amazon, but really quick, retail arbitrage is where you go out to retail stores, you find products that are on discount and you flip them on Amazon. To me, that's just not a really scalable business. It's kind of like a quick way to make a buck, but it's not a real business. Wholesale is where you buy products from a company at wholesale prices and sell it on Amazon. There's some big cons to it. I would never touch that. I personally would never do it, but some people have success with it. Private labeling is the old school way of selling on Amazon. This used to work really well, and it's basically where you find a product, you put your own brand on it, and you sell it on Amazon. Now, that doesn't work so well anymore for a few different reasons. I did a video on why Amazon FBA is dead that you can check out here. The short version is China, oversaturation, and Amazon basics have made that a really tough game to play. What I recommend doing is creating your own product, and it's similar to private labeling. It's kind of like a private labeling 2.0, where not only are you creating your own brand of product, but you're creating something unique, something different, a product that does not yet exist. Now, it could take an existing product and just make it a little bit better. You gotta make sure that there is a differentiator, something better about your product, because otherwise China will copy it, other people will copy your product, and even Amazon might end up copying your product if you're just doing typical private labeling. There's a lot of benefits to creating your own product, and it's super easy to do. It sounds like it would be complicated, but I'm gonna break it down in just a few steps here. And one of the benefits of creating your own product is you don't need any money to start, because you can do a Kickstarter or some kind of a crowdfunding campaign to raise money for your initial production run. With private labeling, you can't do that. I used to, about 7 years ago, I had a corporate job. I quit that. I tried a bunch of different ways to make money online, struggled for a while before ultimately creating my own product and launching it first as a Kickstarter to raise money for my initial production run, and then ultimately launching it on Amazon. And within 2 months of launching my product on Amazon, I hit my financial freedom goal. Here are the 5 steps to creating your own product and selling on Amazon. Now, pay attention, because the reason nobody is talking about this is because the people that are creating their own product aren't on YouTube, they're not on Instagram trying to teach this stuff. They're out there making money off their business, they're growing their business. For me personally, my business is already doing great. I've already hit my financial freedom goal. It feeds my soul to teach other people how to create their own businesses. So let's get started step by step. So the first step is to come up with an idea for a product. And I know you have $1 million idea in there for something cool that you could sell on Amazon, but I can help you come up with this idea. I do have like an idea generator tool up here. You can click up here down below. One big quick tip is anytime you type something into Amazon and you can't find a product, or you're not happy with the product you find on Amazon, that is an idea. That's $1 million idea of a product that you can create. I'll do a separate video on how to come up with an idea for your product and link it down below. Once you have an idea for your product, the next step is to create what I call a product launch group. Now, this is the #1 step that most people are missing. Creating a product launch group will help you get reviews and sales on your product on Amazon from day one. And when Amazon sees that you get a spike of sales, a spike of reviews right away, that's gonna snowball into more and more success. A product launch group is basically where you get potential customers of your product into a Facebook group, and they help you create a product. They help you design the logo, design the packaging, all that fun stuff. It makes it a lot easier to create an amazing product. And I did a video on this as well that I'll link up above and down below. The next step after that is to do a Kickstarter or to crowdfund your product. This allows you to test your idea before you spend any money. And you've already got all these fans, you've already got all these potential customers in your launch group, and they've been helping you create your product, your passion product. So what happens, you launch it on Kickstarter, and those people will be the first people in line. They'll share it on their social media, and that'll be the money that you raise for your first production run. So if you do this right, you might not have to spend any money out of pocket because you'll raise all the money off of Kickstarter. This is what I did with my company, Performance Nut Butter, and I raised $15,000 before I purchased a single unit. After you've proved that your idea is a good idea by raising money off of Kickstarter, the next step is to produce your product. And people get really confused about how to do this. This is super simple. I'll do a separate video, I'll link down below, on actually how to manufacture your product. But remember, there are manufacturing companies out there that are dying for your business, and they're gonna make it very, very easy for you. So I wouldn't worry too much about this step until you've done the Kickstarter. But the last step and the most important step is to, once you've produced the product, once you've manufactured the product, sell it on Amazon. And again, this is where your launch group is so impactful because they're gonna be the first people in line to buy your product on Amazon. They're gonna leave you reviews, they're gonna support you so much, and that's gonna help you. Amazon's gonna see that and you're gonna be golden. Now I have to be honest, I made a really big mistake my first year selling on Amazon. And I talk about that in this video down below. And in this video, I share my complete honest results, all my numbers, what my product is. So if you wanna learn more about my story and learn how to avoid the mistake that I made, check out this video down below. I'll see you in the next video, and remember to enjoy the journey.